And the vlogs. If you're new around here, I'm Jordan. I'm so glad you're here because today's vlog is all about our trip to Italy. We're in Tuscany and have been here since this past Saturday. It's currently Wednesday, and my husband and my 1-year-old and I flew in on a red eye from LA. Friday night we got here. We had such a crazy travel day. Violet did get sick all over me at the end of our first flight, which was tough. So reminder, if you are traveling with your kids, I don't care how old they are, bring a change of clothes for them and for yourself. You never know when you're gonna need it. I've never needed it before, but I always bring one in my carry-on just in case. Sunday, we took things a little slow. We were definitely really tired. We went to a little town for lunch, and then at night we had a chef come. We had a private chef come. It was only $45 a person. I was stuffed to the brim. We're staying in the most magical villa. I will give you a tour in 1 second. But we've also hit Pisa. We saw the Leaning Tower so far, which was honestly insane. It is really, really leaning. Like in pictures, I feel like it doesn't look that tilted. In real life, you look at it and you're like, how is this a structure that is stable? And people were at the top, like that was nuts. We walked around Lucca, which is the closest city to where we're staying right now. We did the cutest bike ride as a family. I'm obsessed. It was so fun. You like bike around the town, and Violet was sitting in the front. She has been so good, you guys. I really was nervous for her to be traveling and off her routine. She is a routine girly like her mother, and she's been crushing it, napping on the go, adapting to different times of sleep. We are on no schedule, no time zone. Some nights we go to bed late, some nights we go to bed early. It's just all over the place. And today it's definitely a bit rainy. It's been raining on and off, but I feel like we've caught a break today, and we're gonna go to some vineyards. I think we're gonna see what the day holds, but we're planning to go to a vineyard or two, a villa or two for a tour, and then we'll see what happens. I absolutely love, love, love Tuscany. It is such a dream here, and we have just been having the best time, and I truly am so grateful. I didn't want to vlog the first few days of this trip just because I wanted to be super, super present, but I'm excited to take you along for the next few days. So let's do a little tour of the Airbnb before my parents and brother and sister-in-law get back, because it's a little bit quieter right now. Don't judge me for our room. It is an absolute mess. We are not people who make the bed every day. Sometimes I wish I were that person, but I'm also like, I'm never in my bedroom during the day. Anyway, we're staying at the highest point in the villa. It is 3 stories. It's so old and so charming, so quaint, exactly what you would think of when you come to Tuscany. But why I'm showing you this and exposing myself right now is because my favorite view from the whole house is in our room. This is what you see out when you're standing next to the bed, and it is just like quintessential Tuscany. We're definitely more in the mountains than we were the last time Alex and I were here, and I'm loving it. It's more like hilly and foresty, whereas if you stay more towards Siena, like where we were 3 years ago, it's more hilly in those vineyards. Different vibes, both beautiful. Violet's currently napping in the room next to us, and this is another one nearby. This villa is 5 bedrooms, 5 bathrooms. It's a little bit dark in here, but this is where my parents are staying. I believe this is like the biggest room, and I won't show you every single bathroom, but this is the one with the bath where we give Violet a bath every day. This is also the biggest bathroom for sure. And when you come out from both of our bedrooms is a little sitting area. One of the things I love about this house is how many different pockets there are. So you can, of course, be all together, but you can also kind of separate and still have comfortable spaces. And this house also has a ton of books from all different countries, all different languages. They actually have some really good options. I kind of wish I hadn't read Great Big Beautiful Life already, because that is a very good find for an Airbnb. And there's a little desk area. My mom has been journaling every day here to keep track of what we've done on our trip, which I think is so sweet. And then you come down this way, and this is the living room. This house has so many like tchotchkes and little decorations, but it doesn't feel cluttered. It feels like very intentional and curated, which I love. And then excuse the mess. We have been here for quite a few days, but the kitchen is right through this archway. So there's the table there, and then the kitchen is right in here. It's absolutely adorable, and it really does have everything you could possibly need. This is the villa from the outside. That's the table where we had dinner the other night. It was just such a dream. There's our car seat that they finally returned to us from the airline, sitting outside. Someone brought it yesterday, finally. Like, look at this property. It's actually insane. There are hydrangeas all around too. I can only imagine them in bloom. I'll take you on a walk down here because there is a pool at the base of the hill. They also have these gorgeous sculptures all over the place. It's very beautiful. Down there is the pool, so we'll get there in 1 second, but I did want to show you that there are grapevines that line the property. So we've actually been having them like as a snack, and Violet is obsessed. They're Concord grapes and they're so delicious. And this is the pool. Haven't really had a chance to sit out here, but we did take a dip the other afternoon when it was really hot and it was so refreshing. I just can't get over how well done this area is. It reminds me of a hotel, like the chairs with the shade. And then there's this little pool house with towels and a sink, and I think there's even a little refrigerator in here. Oh yeah, and some pool floats too. It just literally has everything. And we're gonna head up to the vineyards as soon as I get back up to the house. So I've been wearing a ton of maxi dresses on this trip just because it makes me feel so chic and put together without feeling too overdressed. Like obviously this is very casual, but I feel ready to take on Europe with a 1-year-old. Uh-oh, it is starting to rain again. So I'm gonna head back up to the house and we're gonna go on our adventure for the day. It's now Thursday. I'm just getting ready for the day. We decided to go to Livorno instead of Florence. I guess Florence is an hour and a half from where we are, and I felt like that was way too long just for like, you know, a few hours. So we're going to Livorno, which is like a coastal town. It looks so cute. I feel like it's not talked about, but I watched some TikToks on it to see if people had wrecks, and it looks so pretty. I'm just doing some really quick makeup, my usual Merit complexion sticks, a little bit of concealer, blush, and bronzer just to feel something. We ended up having a gorgeous day yesterday. It did rain, but it wasn't anything that like stopped us from doing what we planned to. And I never would have thought, but going to a vineyard on a rainy day was perfect because the seating area was covered. And we actually went to 2. We didn't get into the first one. You need a reservation, but the second one we did. I'll make sure I put all of the places we visited in the description, but it was great. And then when the rain stopped, we went to walk around Villa Real, which apparently Napoleon's sister lived in. So beautiful. The gardens were gorgeous, and it was just a nice way to get some steps in. We haven't done like a ton of walking here just because we've been sitting in the car and doing different things, but that is just fine. And then who knows what today will bring, but I think we're gonna try to be out for the morning and then be back in time for Violet to take a really good nap. She has been so adaptable. I actually can't even believe it. She is such a routine girly. She is very sleep trained and normally does not nap on the go, but she has been rolling with the punches. I'm impressed. Violet has definitely had her moments. Like, of course, you know, it's not without its hard things. And like, I didn't get any footage at dinner last night because she was just running around crazy, refused to sit in the chair. But honestly, if I'm gonna put up with a toddler tantrum or be sleepy after a hard night, I would rather do it in Italy. Don't let anyone scare you away from doing things with your baby or your toddler just because it could be hard. Like, it's all hard, right? It really has been so special to experience this with her, and I am really, really glad we came. And I've been wearing mostly like pretty dresses and stuff to explore, but today, because I think we're gonna do more walking around than usual, I put on this little exercise dress from Free People. I live in this dress, it's so cute. We just got back from Livorno, put Violet down for a nap, and then I changed into my bathing suit. I want to go sit by the pool, even if it's just for like 20-30 minutes, and read my book. Haven't done this once yet this trip, and it's already Thursday. We just haven't had like the right schedule or weather for it, honestly, but I think it would be nice to do it just once. I brought my Kindle on this trip. It's so easy to travel with it. I'm obsessed, and I'm reading Just One Taste. I love a themed read, and it's not really like super summery anymore, but I wanted something like Italy vibes, and this is sort of like a romance, but more like Emily Henry, not too spicy or anything. I'm not really into those. I don't like a cheesy romance. I like when there's a good story, and this one is more like a love letter to Italy and the food here, and it's so good so far. And honestly, I'm kind of glad that it's not super sunny out. It's very pleasant out here to sit and just gorgeous. Full day in Tuscany. I cannot believe it. I'm like so sad, but we have Cinque Terre today, and this is the day I've been looking forward to this whole time. I feel like Cinque Terre is what you see when you look at pictures of Italy, aside from like Positano or maybe like a city. It's always Cinque Terre, and it's so gorgeous, and I'm so excited to see it in real life. I feel like some places like this, you just can't do them justice in photos. So we're gonna have a long day and a great day, and let's head out. Honestly, it's just like a little challenging when she wants to run all over the place, and it's obviously very crowded, but we had the best time at Cinque Terre. It is so beautiful. Bucket list item, a must see if you are in the area or even like within a couple of hours. It's worth a drive. The train ride is gorgeous. We took the train from La Spezia all the way to the end of Cinque Terre, and then you can take a train in between all the stops, or you can hike, which obviously we didn't do with Violet. We're actually packing up. I'm using my compression bags. I showed these in the last vlog because I am legitimately obsessed with them. They fit so much. It's just like a mesh thing. You don't use a vacuum seal or anything, but they are super convenient. And we are going to a really nice dinner tonight down the street. It's close by, but it's this gorgeous like massive villa they turn into a restaurant. So hopefully things go well there. I've brought these disposable placemats, and they've really helped us. I don't have one for every single day that I'm here. I didn't think they would be such a hit, but it's like built-in entertainment for Violet. So she's really liking these, and I will definitely be using them even when we're back home, as well as disposable bibs. So we're gonna go to dinner and enjoy our last night here. Made it to Rome, and this is our gorgeous Airbnb. This is the kitchen area. I can't get over it. It's like absolutely beautiful, minimalistic. We picked up some groceries, just like milk and stuff, and then they left us a fruit basket, which was very nice. This is where you enter the dining room area. It's very modern and totally the opposite of the last place we stayed in. My parents are staying in there, and then our room is just around this corner. Again, super modern and minimalistic. I started unpacking just a little bit. I'm not gonna do a full unpack since we are only here for 2 full days, and then we leave at like 4 a.m. on Tuesday. I love the decorations in here. They did such a nice job. How fun is this cherry? So cute. And there are 2 bathrooms. There's one, and this one is the other. Alex is about to take a shower. And then this is such a fun room. This is the den. Look at this couch. I'm dying. It's so colorful and fun in here. I love these jewel tones. And then there's a nice TV. And this is the view from Violet's room, and all of our rooms actually look out over this view, which is making me feel like I am in a movie. Like, how gorgeous. This city reminds me of Paris. I studied abroad in Paris in college for like 5 weeks, and I miss it. It's just gorgeous. Definitely different than Tuscany and some of those other old towns, but obviously stunning in its own ways and magical. Hi! Hi, baby! Do you want to do croissant cheers? Oh, I don't know. Rome day 1, OOTD. I'm wearing this skirt from Fumoda and this top from Gap. And then I'm just gonna add some gold earrings. I'm obsessed with this little jewelry case from Caitlin Minimalist. It's so pretty. Their jewelry is my fave too. My mama necklace is from them. And I'm obsessed with these little hoops that kind of look like croissants. And our plan today is to just walk around. We're gonna go to some of the touristy sites and landmarks and then stop by a couple shops that were recommended to me by friends and from TikTok. And then this afternoon, we're gonna go to Trastevere, which is like a whole neighborhood that people recommended. Yeah, you wanna play a game? Look at this little outfit. Look at your outfit, you're so cute. Watching football in our room, so I'm back in the living room just finishing up my skincare. I always travel with like micellar wipes. I did wash my face, but I do feel like when you travel you just get this extra layer of sweat and dirt and sunscreen, and my skin has been a little crazy. We had such a fun full day. Oh my gosh, I am so exhausted. My back is aching, my legs are tired. Like, I cannot wait to go to sleep tonight. I have to say, it really has been just the best week, the most special week. I will never ever forget this trip. I kind of wish I journaled like my mom has been doing, but I just like haven't had the capacity. I barely even read my book, but we hit so many of the like big landmarks today. We went this afternoon to Trastevere, which is like a really cool neighborhood, kind of like gritty, definitely skews younger. It's probably a really fun place to go out at night, but we got a little limoncello spritz and then we went out to dinner. I will say V has been so good, but dinner's tough. That just comes with the territory when you're traveling with a little baby, a little toddler, a little kid. You kind of just have to adjust your expectations and travel differently. Is it hard? Yeah, I don't think every day is hard. I feel like yesterday, our travel day to get to Rome was so tough. It was a long day for everybody. We were all tired. But otherwise, like most of the days have been really good. And also I feel like a few bad moments does not mean a bad day. And yes, these trips definitely look different than they used to when it was just me and Alex or just me and my family. We move a little more slowly. I think it's so worth it. Violet has truly had the best time here and I love watching her explore everything. And she's learned so much on this trip. I feel like she's learned 100 words. She's gotten so much more social and outgoing. She says hi to everyone. Like, it's so sweet to watch. And I'm just really glad we came here. I know the flight home will be a little nutso. It's fine. It is what it is. And I think I'm going to close off the vlog here because I'm sure it's quite long at this point. I'm probably all over the place, but we have one full day left tomorrow. We're doing a food tour in the morning and then we get home on Tuesday afternoon and jump right back into the swing of things. I'm really excited for fall. I want to do a little fall reset, get back into the groove. I always like to have things to look forward to after a trip because I will get the post-vacay blues. Even though I'm ready to go home, I will be sad for sure, especially because I'll be saying bye to my family as well. Anyway, thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in. If you made it this far, let me know and let this be your sign to not be afraid to go to new places with your baby and to not let becoming a parent stop you from doing the things that you love making you happy, because they will make your child happy too.